from nowhere else because Southeast Clarendon is just green parish, green area. We want to welcome everybody, even persons online, to one of the biggest constituency conference you will ever witness. This is Southeast Clarendon Conference 2025 under the leadership of the working MP, one and only Colonel Charles Jr.
Marching on to victory. Labour Party marching, Labour Party marching, marching on to victory.
And we know say, as long as God the by we side, we not have to fret about nobody when them send come to Southeast Clarendon. And we're going to bring on once more Gary Seals. Make him welcome Southeast Clarendon.
Everybody stretch hands up. I am blessed and everybody blessed. Guts up. Say I am blessed and highly favored, 'cause I was born with a prize. I got the sacrifice, 'cause I am blessed. And let me see the labor right to bless. Guts up. Say I am blessed and highly favored. Say I am blessed and highly favored, 'cause I was born with a prize. I got the sacrifice, 'cause I am blessed and highly favored. Put your hand up, so listen. You're so blessed, nobody can steal your joy up, take your love away. You're so blessed that God provides for you in every single way. You're so blessed that God grants you mercy each and every day. So blessed. Sing I am. Let me see everybody go so. Say I am. Let me see the blessed people go so. Say I am blessed and highly favored, 'cause I was born with a prize. I got the sacrifice, 'cause I am blessed and let me see you stretch up. Everybody go so. When the Lord blesses you, nobody can curse you. When the Lord blesses you, nobody can curse you, 'cause you can rest assured your needs He supply, and you can rest assured protection is always nigh, 'cause when the Lord blesses you, nobody. Let me see all of the living right go so. Say we are the blessed liver and the gospel. Say we are blessed and say, and we were bought with a prize. I got the sacrifice, 'cause we are. Come on, do me a favor now. Turn to another liberate and say, liberate. You say you. Say you are. Come on, turn to another liberate. Say you are blessed and highly favored, and you were bought with a prize. I got the sacrifice, 'cause you are.
Keep it going. I bet you never know certain things about an MP. now, I'm going to ask the MP to just join Mr. Sears right now on stage. The MP is going to show you another side of him. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. Just hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I tell you, the amount of labor rights were there, we can't find space to put them. But we are begging, we are pleading to the labor rights in the passageway here, so. You're blocking the camera. You're blocking the main camera. So we're going to ask all the labor rights in the passage, just put a little foothold over to the side. So please just clear the passage. All right. Here we go. Here we go.
I am blessed. Come on, everybody. Let me see the blessed people go top. If you're blessed, go top. Say, I am blessed and highly favored. Cause I was bought with a price. I got the sacrifice. Cause I am blessed and highly favored. Say, I am. Come on, let me see the labor right go, so. Say we are. Say, and we were bought with a price. I got the sacrifice, cause we are blessed and highly favored. Yeah, next one, don't move, MP. Anybody ready for the war? Any warrior out there? Any warrior out there? Warrior, when the labor right there, I am a warrior. Oh, I am a warrior. You ready? You ready? Warrior. Oh. Let me see the warrior them go, sir. Warrior. Say, I am a warrior. Say, a Christian warrior. I'm with me. Let me hear. I am a. I'm with me. Hey, warrior. Hey. I am a warrior. Let me see a jump. Say, warrior. I am a warrior. Let me see a gun. Let me see a gun. Say, I am a Christian. I'm with me. I am a Christian. I'm with me. Everybody, warrior. I am a warrior. Oh, warrior. Oh, let me hear you say, warrior. Everybody, I am a. Say, I know one. Prayer we pray now. And every say, with man up. Say, I know one. Prayer we pray now. And every hey, with man up. Watch me, cause it's too In the one more time, everybody. Say, cause it's raining. Oh Lord, harder. I can't. It's a lot of rain. Ride on, Jesus. Please send more rain. Let me see everybody go so. Until we are wait. Until we are 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 so. Until we are. How you feeling? How you feeling? How you feeling? Last one. Higher, higher. Say, higher, 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 higher. Tell him, Jesus. Hey, higher, higher. Say, higher. Tell him, Jesus. Everybody say, higher, higher, higher. Tell him, Jesus. Higher, 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 higher. With Jesus, higher.
What is this? Council Maraj. Where river come from? You know, see, say, labor right river. A tsunami. My goodness. And we not see labor right yet. Peep through the window. Look on the outside. You not see labor right yet.
Labor right. Jamaica Labor Party.
Wallan. Southeast Clarendon is sending notice to the entire Jamaica that we are ready for the general election.
Them can't run, them can't hide, them can't do what they labor right, I go mash them up, yeah. Labor right, why mash them up? Whoa. Them can't run, them can't hide, them can't do what they yes, and you why mash them up, yeah. Labor right, why mash them up? Whoa.
Second labor rights. Second labor rights. Second. We have a team. We have a comprehensive team of persons working hand in hand with our captain, Colonel Charles Jr. So I'm going to ask the captain to introduce the members of the team that is going to lead us to our next victory anytime they're ready for call the general election.
Show a labor.
Them can't run, them can't hide, them can't do what they labor right, I go mash them up, yeah. Labor right, why mash them up? Whoa. Them can't run, them can't hide, them can't do what they yes, and you why mash them up, yeah. Labor right, why mash them up? Whoa. Road of things now, we are gonna wander. House of hill now, we are gonna wander.
All right, now, it's not my time to talk yet, so I'm just going to be quick. We have in Southeast Clarendon a number of persons who work together to make sure that everything we do, every project, every activity, even this program that we have here as a constituency conference, they give of their time and their money and their effort. And I want to acknowledge them. Now, there are several persons, and we're not going to call every name, because every time we do that, we leave out at least one name. But I am going to tell you how it works very quickly. Of course, you know that you have your member of parliament,
and you have your councillors and your caretaker. You know that. And you know we have a councillor in Rocky Point called a man named Winston Mirage. And we have a councillor. All right. I see you have Big Winston and Little Winston. All right. We also have with us Councillor from Palmer's Cross Division, Councillor Caroline Benjamin. All right. Now, of course, you know that Mineral Heights, we have Councillor Colin Coke, who is somewhere outside, but we acknowledge him. And in the Hayes Division, we have a beautiful teacher by the name of Marsha Curlew, the next councillor. Wonderful. In addition to our councillors and caretakers, in this constituency, in your constituency, we have an executive team and we have a management team. And you have a lot of persons who work in between both of those. You have that man over there, Patrick Mitchell, the lady beside him, Camelia Ewers. You have that lady in black there with the pernel on her head, Novia Wilson, and many, many other persons. But I want to introduce you to two, yes, bigger, you're the biggest one. I want to introduce you to two persons. One who is the chairman of the management team, and another who is now announced as our campaign manager. So let me introduce you first to the chairman of our management team, a man you might know, Mr. Basil Williams. And he manages a team of leaders. And if I see any of them, I'm going to just call them up. Denise, this is Miss Denise Grant, Sean Williams, Ricardo Hyman, Terence Williams, yes, Marlon Freeman, who else around here? Novia Wilson, Patrick Kim. All right, and there are many more who are out here. They are the ones who, when your MP can't do it, they are there. When I can't make it, they are there. And I'm telling you, sometimes when you ask me for something and I can't give, I have to ask them. So we want to make sure they know that we appreciate them in this constituency. Next up, in addition to the management team, we have an executive team. And that executive team is going to take us into the election, working with the management team towards victory. The General Secretary of the party, Dr. Horace Chang, Honorable Dr. Horace Chang, called me, and together we were able to affirm one man as our campaign manager to take us into the next election. That man is Richard King. All right. So with Mr. King, we're going to be very safe, as you can see, but we're going to have a lot of vibes and a lot of energy as we move to the next election. Now, on top of all of that, there are two more things I want to tell you before I leave. In this constituency, in addition to councillors, executive, and management, I rely a lot on my family. And today my family is represented by one man. The man who you know have the black and white hair. the Chief Colonel Charles. And I must tell you, let me tell you this. My father is in his 89th year of life on this earth. You heard what I said? August coming, he'll be 89. I want to tell you, it is such a blessing for me to be able to call on my father and he come to my constituency to give us his support. Give him a round of applause.
You've been my father for as long as I can remember. My father, my friend, my God, my guide. Forever you will be.
All right. Now, last. In addition to all of this, you know that I have a constituency office team that work very hard. And I have interns who work very hard. You'll see them all over the place. It couldn't be done without them. But there is one person, one who I could do nothing without. That's the Almighty God. I put him first, always. God is the greatest. And we can do nothing without him. And anything that we are doing without him at the front is not going to work out. So everything that we do in this constituency, we pray about it. And if it is that it don't work out, it's not supposed to work out. It is something else that's supposed to work out for us. We are a blessed constituency. And it's because we continue to put God first. We put God first, and we have a good team, and that is why we are now moving on to victory. One love. Thank you very much.
Marching on to victory. Labour Party marching, Labour Party marching, marching on to victory. Labour Party marching on.
All right. I want to invite all MPs, all MP caretakers to join us on stage. I get some message on my phone that we have some MPs among us that are down there. I want to invite all of them up here. Make your way up here. Me know it tight. But you can't make it. Take your time and make it to the stage for me, please. All right? All right, labor rights. So listen to me now. The youth are our future. Not true? That's how I go. So, I am going to be inviting a young man to address us. He is the Vice President of Generation 2000. He is Mr. Newton Harris. Make him welcome.
Right? All protocols observed, but I have to big up our host MP, your MP, one of the hardest working ministers in the government, MP Colonel Charles Jr. We know our Prime Minister is one of the best Prime Minister Jamaica has ever seen. And our Prime Minister, no need no tap on our wrist or pia people around him who don't care about the people. They won't care about themselves. Our Prime Minister is about you and your welfare and your development. So when him take up a gentleman, a professional, a young leader like Pernell Charles Jr. and say, constituency, this is your leader. We work with him, we support him, we love him, and we push him because we are push the party. Show our labor rights. I'm happy to be here with you this evening. And I'm bringing greetings on behalf of the president of G2K, Shane Carr. And G2K is working all across Jamaica to make sure our MPs go back to Parliament for a JLP victory in the next election when the Prime Minister calls it. And right here in Area Council 3, we are work hard, labor rights. We are work very hard. And we have G2K members on Pernell's team. And we are working hard to ensure that we get the victory. I myself am from St. Ann, just up the road. Because we know good people come out of Area Council 3, just like Pernell Charles Sr., right from Brownstown, sir. Labor rights, we have to secure the third term. We have to secure the third term because the future of Jamaica is at stake. Some of us are too young to remember the days of sufferation in those 18 years. Labor rights. There are a lot of us in this room now who have children who are either not registered or them have a voter's ID, but them don't educate them about the sufferation in those 18 years. And I see some heads nodding, some of you thinking about it. Allow me to tell labor rights, our future is at stake. All right? People don't remember the sufferation and the hopelessness of those 18 years. We know a term named brain drain. Brain drain, when 17% poverty, people cannot afford to go to school, eat, get a work. Unemployment was some of the highest Jamaica has ever seen. No work, not there. Young people sit down, hopeless, give up, migrate. Labor rights, this is a different Jamaica. A different Jamaica under Andrew Holness. Right now, labor rights, if you have any young person sit down at them yard, send them go heart. Labor rights, right now, heart is paying you to go to school for get training. Heart are paying you for come for training, labor rights. And then, them give you a stipend, them give you money for start the business, them register you saying if you look customer, them find you upon the app. Labor rights, for more we could have want for step up in our life for ourselves. Labor rights, what more could we want? The government is giving us everything we need to prosper. But I want to leave you with the message. If there are any young people listening to me, any older people listening to me, any Jamaicans in the diaspora listening to me, our future is at stake, but our future is secure under the leadership of Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Michael Holness. Show our labor rights.
Watch this. Watch this. The future of Southeast is bright. The future of Jamaica under the Jamaica Labour Party is bright. Because we have enough bright people. Any day we're ready to run this country. Let's like our labor rights. I'm going to be calling one of our own. And I'm going to give her 2 minutes to address us. Miss Stephanie Williams of Young Jamaica, Clarendon chapter. Stephanie.
You know, sister, we are create waves like the ocean, yeah. When you're there, better than your son, no, the explosion, and we make the commotion, yeah. but them watch we have emotion. Keep on the slow down, yeah. We do it first, got them soft like ocean and waves like the ocean, yeah. When they never see a phone sound, never see a phone sound, son.
Labor rights! All protocols observed. Labor rights, how you feeling? True development begins when people are empowered to transform their own lives and uplift their communities. My name is Bethany Williams, your newly appointed Young Jamaica Chapter Chair for Southeast Clarendon. I stand here proudly, not just as a young woman from this vibrant constituency, but as a reflection of what young people are empowered and supported and given a seat at the table. Our Member of Parliament, Honorable Pernell Charles Jr. is working for you, working with you for a better Jamaica. When you think about education and employment, over 2,000 students received tuition assistance and laptops and tablets were distributed in the pandemic. When you think about jobs and internships, I proudly stand here as one of those beneficiaries, an intern who gained valuable experience through this very program. It's not just numbers, it's real impact and living proof. In 2024, Pernell Charles Jr. hosted football competitions, career fairs, and much more. Back to school and community support is what your Member of Parliament is doing. The message is clear. You matter, Southeast Clarendon. Young people matter in Southeast Clarendon. This is more than a policy. This is a people-first leadership. This is development in motion.
Shout, 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 shout.
Southeast Clarendon, the foundation. The foundation has been laid. We are closer to the finish line with leaders like Pernell Charles Jr. and our Prime Minister, the Most Honorable Dr. Andrew Holness. We are not just building a constituency, we are shaping Jamaica. We will choose Jamaica. Choose Jamaica. Show a labor right.
Who you voting for? Who you voting for? Who you voting for? Who you voting for? Vote for Labour Party. Hold on, we must save our country.
All right, work with me. Work with me, labor rights. Work with me. I want it for people. Work with me. Labor rights, nothing up. Work with me. Work with me. All right. Coming to address us a little bit. 2 minutes is the council caretaker for Hayes Division, Marsha Curlew.
You don't see me explosive. And in the game I play, me I feel we come in the technology.
Show a labor right.
I got a truth. I regular me I feel kill a boy.
Southeast Clarendon.
In the game I play, me I feel
River come down, bank to bank. Show a labor right. Show a labor right. Show a labor right. I must big up my MP this evening, the real big man for Southeast Clarendon. Only him alone
Southeast family this afternoon. Don't make nobody fool you. Don't let nobody fool you. When they come to you with the nonsense, ask them what them a bring. Ask them what them have to show we, what them have to give us. When we go into his division, first we are having asphalted concrete road in Gungu Lane, Capture Land, Cooley Town. The other day a lady... All right, listen. The other day a lady called me and me I tell her, say, tears come my lady eye. The lady here said the road fixed and she never believe it until she fly down. And when she see the asphalt her gate, she called me crying and she said, tell the MP, big up. From she buy the house, she never have asphalted road. And we say if you want road, choose Jamaica, choose the Jamaica Labour Party. And we say if you want development, choose the Jamaica Labour Party. And we say choose Bernal Charles Jr. for the next term loading, third term loading Labour rights. Show Labour rights.
Shout.
Watch them on. All right. Work with me. Work with me, Labour rights. Work with me now. Work with me. I'm going to bring her a next lady. Small in a statue. But we mash up any giant come near her. I'm talking about Councillor for the Palmer's Cross Division. Councillor Colleen Benjamin.
Labour rights. As I tell you, I'm not so well because I'm under the weather. But I have to be here this afternoon. Because wherever Labour Party calls, I must answer. Show Labour rights. I greet you well from the Palmer's Cross Division. At Palmer's Cross Division, we put God first. And anything that we are doing, we do it with love. It is sad to say that some of us as Labourites, we don't love one another. And we need to stop it. I have been councillor from 2016. And I must tell you, I am not a hypocrite, I just talk things as it is. I could not do everything in the Palmer's Cross Division because it is impossible. But I make sure I fix at least one road in every community within the Palmer's Cross Division that I have control over. I fix River Lane in Freetown. I fix more than one lanes in Boys Content, and I build a retaining wall in Boys Content that successive councillors left undone. And yet you have Labourites say, Councillor Benjamin not doing anything. Stop it, man. I fixed Cooley Town Road already. But you know, sometimes the material that you use, we use chip and spray. So over time, because of the rainfall and all of that, we are not able to put in the proper drainage. So over time, the road deteriorates. And I make sure I fix the front part, this time with asphalted concrete. I fix School Lane in Moores. I fix Kennedy Lane. I can't fix all of it because if you know the Parish Council Road, there is more than 10 miles long. So I fix can't do everything one time, but I'm trying my best. Uno stop beat me down, man. I fix Webley, a section of it. I fix Hamilton Drive. I fix Red Road, and Red Road look like it never fixed. I fix Burby Road, that's Palmito Pen, and it look like it never fixed. I make sure I fix at least one road in every community. So if you travel the length and breadth of Palmer's Cross Division, you will see the road them can't hide. Education assistance outside of what government give. I do that. I run a summer camp for 2014 until now is on the COVID stop it. And I give the children them little something at the end of the camp. It's at the end of July and all of August, free of cost. I don't beg nobody nothing. And at the end of it, after I give appreciation, I carry them and their parents on trip, free of cost. I did what I can do, and I'm still doing what I can do. In the name of Jesus, allow me to do what I can do.
Man, all right, settle down. Settle down. Man, I took away our list of achievement. Come on, want her to done. And she just go on and see him way. Man, what a council them can work. All right, right now, this councillor has been here about the place probably from about 1970. But me don't want him to tell me all of what him do. Me just want to know the achievement we make last week because the list very long. So tell me only about last week.
I'm gonna rush them like a pit bull, mix with a rotten, tap them like a rifle, mix with a shotty, and look at them, tap them watch it, chatty like a big pin mix, with a motor massive, try to mix up the original, with carbon.
Let me, all right. Cool down on the hand, cool down on the hand. Time for listen. Let me big up everybody on the platform. All the MPs and caretakers and councillors and caretakers and deputy leader, Mr. Mayor of Maypen and everybody. The man said, give me 2 minutes. 2 minutes. I told him, he was talking about river come down. I tell him, said the real me now is over Longwood. In Rocky Point, we deal with tsunami. Yeah, good. So some of the things that we did in the last 5 years, since MP Pernell Charles coming to the constituency, I have to remind some of you because we have some people out there keep talking about we never do nothing. Now so you go. Yes! So I have to tell you, the first project we did together was the Gale Main Road. The main road going into Gale, you remember that? Yeah? Who remember say we do CS Dick Drive in Lionel Town? And when you hear about asphaltic concrete, you call it Baba Green. We call it carpet. That's how I go. So we carpet Lionel Town housing scheme, we carpet Armstrong Drive, we carpet Dick Drive, we carpet the Mitchell Town housing scheme. Eh? Yes! All them something there. But we don't only stop this, you know. Because since we talk about Wolipa Road all the while, let me tell you about the Salt River Mineral Bath. Who know what going on out there? The Salt River Mineral Bath development. How we do it? We put in a brand new bathroom out there. We put in 15 solar lights so you can bright up the road at night time when you go out there. Eh? And we put in some shops down there. Eh? Who remember that? And we plant up our flowers at the roadside, make the place look good. Salt River never have water from them barn 200 years. And every house in a Salt River have water. Eh? Who remember, say, one night time, Portland and Rocky Point and Lionel Town and Mitchelltown and suffer for water. And we put in water line in a Portland cottage. We put in water line in a Rocky Point. And right now, the whole of capture land over there so have pipeline right now. Eh? We put in pipeline in a Mitchelltown. Everywhere have water. But we run up in a little problem. Because the Rocky settlement pump right there, so we find out that it suck the seawater when you have drought. So the water is salt. So we had to lock it off for a year. Now, the Water Commission people them tested the water 2 days ago, and they found out that the salinity in the water is gone. And so last night, we turned on back the Rocky settlement pump.
Shout, 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 shout.
How them say we not do nothing? Eh? Then when we build Shira Heights housing scheme up at Portland, never have no water. And we had problems to get the people in water. And we put a brand new pump house right at Cottage Cross here, so. And we build a 65,000 gallon tank up at Shira Heights. And Shira Heights have water now. Eh? How them say we not do nothing? I want to tell you something. Eh? Yes. So, we have a number of things coming. We have a number of roads to do. And we will be doing some. Right in the next week, we'll start Asphalt Louis Street, carpet. We are going to do South Street and Lionel Town next month, carpet. Eh? What are you talking about? Who remember say the people them used to walk through the hospital yard at Lionel Town? Eh? And tear down the fence. And we build a brand new wall right round the hospital yard. Eh? So the hospital is safe now. But you're talking about the hospital? Talking about the hospital. Labor Day, me go over there to go help them do one project over the hospital. And when I look, Mr. Mayor, when I look Liontown Hospital yard, full of motor car, Deputy Leader, the Liontown Hospital yard, full of motor car. So me I wonder if on the Labor Day project them come for help with. So I said, no, but I can't so much how we are going to work. One little bit. He said, good. So I asked the security guard at the gate. I said, all them carrier belong to who? He said, some of them are doctor, some of them are nurse, some of them are staff. So I said, but wait. Then if everybody a drive car now, then no prosperity. Yeah? But if you don't follow for me talk, you see, nobody else now get no talk. And Mr. Man, I get up every minute and look for me. So shower laborers, shower.
Vote for Labour. Grab your neighbor, vote for Labour.
All right, labor rights. All right, labor rights. I'm going to be taking my leave now. And I'm going to turn over to the real veteran, the real original master of ceremony. Listen to me carefully. She's a full-time member of parliament, but she's a part-time architect. She drew the plan that turned 89 Old Hope Road into a museum. We know who we're talking about. I want to present Member of Parliament for North East St. Catherine, Terencia Morrison.
Ladies and gentlemen, the back, come with the knees, let me shake it to the max. DJ, please turn on the bass to the max. Please just rewind, let me shake it to the max.
love. Bad man she love. Bad man she love, yeah. Bad man she love. Bad man she love, yeah. Oh, you're so fat in your shots. Make your puss with
Sanjay! Labor rights. When we say we are going to shake it to the max, we shake it to the max because we have the best Prime Minister and party leader. Hold it. When we say we shake it to the max, it's because we know that the Honorable Colonel Charles Jr. shall remain. Wallet Sanjay. Yeah.
Shout.
Labor rights. Up. Meeting. Up.
Bad man she love. Bad man she love, yeah. Bad man she love. Bad man she love. Bad man she love, yeah. Bad man she love. Bad man she love.
Labor rights. Are you ready? We are some people talking about them count of 38 seats. We count of 49 plus 2. Shake it to them up. Yeah, labor rights. Come, labor.
Bad man she love. Bad man she love, yeah. Bad man she love. Bad man she love. Bad man she love, yeah. Bad man she love. Bad man she love, yeah. Oh, you're so fine.
Hold it. Yeah, man, it sounds like we're ready for your meeting now, labor rights. Now, I just want to salute all the different divisions that are here. Is Palmer's Cross in the house? Is Hayes in the house? Mineralites, where you there? One rocky point, one rocky, one rocky, one rocky, one rocky, one rocky, one rocky, one rocky. Yeah, man. They come Samaraj, you don't know what I say if you big up your division. I say if you big up your division. Wallet. So when them say, when the other party say, them want to challenge in a Southeast Clarendon, we say one rocket, one rocket, one rocket, never two, never two. Mineralites say never, never, and Palmer's Cross and his say never, never. We have an interesting lineup here for you this afternoon. We know that the party leader and Prime Minister, Dr. the Most Honorable Andrew Holness, he can't wait to come in and address you. Now, we have a wonderful lineup of speakers. And we have one of the hottest speakers out of St. Andrew, a firebrand MP. She not take no form of intimidation. She always cross the finish line first. West Rural MP, the Honorable Juliet. Comfort Flynn.
Wanna look good. Yes. You're sexy. Look on you. All right, Southeast Clarendon. It is a pleasure to be here. Purnell, I remember walking these streets. Yes, campaigning for the by-election. And I'm so happy that you did the right thing. Yes, and put that X beside the bell for Purnell. I'm here to bring you greetings from West Rural St. Andrew, and we plan to get that third term for Andrew Holness, for this government, for this country. Honorable Purnell Charles Jr., Senior, of course, Honorable Darrell Vaz, Mayor, members of Parliament, councillors, councillor caretakers, and of course, all the family members here of Southeast Clarendon. A special good afternoon to you. My fellow Laborites, we only have a few months or weeks to go. We don't know when it's going to be called, but I know that we have many things to be happy about. We have better infrastructure since this government has been in power. We have better water infrastructure. I heard Mr. Marat telling you about water coming into your community. We have built schools, added on to schools since we've been in government. We've built parks, recreation areas since we have been here. We have built homes for the indigent, for the poor, giving them a place, yes, under Minister Mackenzie, under local government, for the poor. We are for the poor. We have improved the minimum wage. Yes, we have restructured the compensation package for everyone, including the opposition leader. Yes, who's been talking about it, saying that we gave ourselves a big increase. He took that increase himself, and all the PMP took the increase as well. We Laborites, we have a visionary leader. We cannot drop the ball. We cannot drop the ball. We have to make sure that we bring out everybody on the day. Yes, you have to make sure you do that. The other day, I heard a clip of a man saying that when he becomes Minister of National Security again, he might put the PM in a short pants. I don't know about any man where ball on stage, run we left the work, can ever put our Prime Minister in a short pants. He was the Minister of National Security, and him ball on stage because him couldn't manage the work. He cannot put anyone in short pants. He was even here, and him run we left the work and gone somewhere else. Rhoda Crawford took him out, and him run from that constituency and gone somewhere else. He cannot put anyone in short pants. We had to spend billions of dollars to secure our borders. It was this government that spent billions of dollars in technology. It was this government that spent billions of dollars to buy new cars for the police. It was this government that spent billions of dollars to buy boats to secure our borders and ships to secure our borders. It was this government that provided the funding at customs, and that is why you're hearing of the many gun fines and gun and ammunition fines, because we invested in the security force. So that man who was Minister of National Security could not do the work. Him run well left it, ball and couldn't manage. And now we are doing the hard work. We have put in the work to make sure that we now have a 42% decrease in murders. And so labor rights, we are not going back. We are not going back. This same man was robbed as the Minister of National Security. How can you trust somebody like that to lead you in security? You can't. We have the lowest crime rate right now. When the Prime Minister, when we got the job, crime was at 1,300. We are moving in the right direction right now. We are moving in the right direction because we invested in our security forces. And so, my fellow labor rights, when you look at all the things that we are doing, and I'm sure our Honorable Minister Darrell Vaz will come and tell you more about what he's doing as minister and what that ministry is doing when it comes to rural bus transportation. And so, my fellow labor rights, we want to make sure that we keep this visionary leader, our Prime Minister, Andrew Michael Holness, in government so that we can continue to do the hard work that some people can't manage. Yes, and I want to say to my fellow labor rights in West Rural St. Andrew, there's a lady running around up there spreading all kind of rumors what she could do or can do for the constituency. But let me tell you, this labor right, me never burned down no place yet, right? And so, I'm also not known for any mystery. And so I'm going to ask the people to make sure that you stick with what you know. Choose Jamaica labor rights. Stick with Andrew Holness. We are the government that is going to bring prosperity to you. We are the government that is going to make Jamaica better for you and your children. And so, labor rights, I say to you of Southeast Clarendon, stick with your member of parliament. Yes, don't look at anybody else and listen to anybody who come to you on the day. Stick with your MP. And I know that Jamaica on the day will choose the right thing, do the right thing, and choose Jamaica, choose the Jamaica Labour Party. Thank you.
Sanjay, I want to know what you'll crank up for the next member of parliament for Northwest Clarendon. I know Warren Newby, you're gone with it and you're gone with it clear, clean. It's over, it's done, it's dusted. Champion a champion, Warren Newby.
One of a gold medal for me now. Champion boy, you know the damn thing. Pan up for them and sing me and temper. Man, man, shall I let the goddamn boy. That's where everybody get the champion boy. Have a rich gal in the hand boy. The bush never me think that the champion boy. Now, man, I don't a songsters boy. Flight every week me and the champion boy. Yeah, yeah, show.
Hey, Sanjay, nobody short change my thing, you know. At 3 minutes me get, I know why you disrespect my thing. So, just line up so they don't know my story. That when me dumb, you can tell the people them. Show our labor rights. Let me express the warmest of greetings to those on the platform, the very distinguished and honorable ministers, the councillors of the Clarendon Municipal Corporation, members of the management team of the Honorable Colonel Charles Jr., and all of the councillor caretakers, including my very own, who is traveling with me today. But special mention to two persons. Michael Stern, our deputy leader. And of course, Pernell Charles Jr., Pernell Charles Sr., who is me love him, Rasta. Me just love him. Me just love Pernell Charles Sr. Give him the biggest round of applause. Yeah. Minister Darrell Vaz and all others. Then to you, Bustamante's people, Hugh Shearer's people, Roddy Spencer's people, Pernell Charles Jr. people, shower Liam Heights!
Shout, 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 shout.
This is solid. No boy, no girl. This is solid for the Jamaica Labour Party.
Them no inna my league, no inna my league. Them a help with a little bit of money and we no reach nowhere. And that's for them a lead, no inna my league.
I want to endorse every statement. Minister Nestor Morgan, big up yourself. Oh, big him up, kind just a rage. Big him up. I want to use my last minute and endorse every statement made by Minister Cuthbert Flynn. I ask you, labor rights, how could a country reward the People's National Party for the destruction that they brought to Jamaica over that 18 years that they were in power? How could we forget that and allow them to come back into power and destroy this country again? It will never happen. We have heard them. We have heard them with promises, lots of promises, every solution in the world. In fact, they don't wait on anything official to come out. If the Star says that a man go to the bush and relieve himself, the People's National Party will announce a policy the next day. Say this policy is to stop man from going bush to relieve themselves. That is how they are. No rhyme, no rhythm, nothing at all but empty promises, seeking to sway people to come back to the destruction that they wreaked on us for nearly 20 years. The people who created FinSAC cannot be the ones to lead Jamaica. Know that Andrew Michael Holness have paid off that debt. They cannot be the ones to come and lead Jamaica when they allowed the crime rate to reach 13, 14, 1,500 per year, and we are now bringing it to under 1,000. They cannot be the ones to benefit from your sacrifice. Accept no empty promises. Your prosperity is here for you to hold on. All of those who are working hard, put up your hand in the air. Raise up your hand if you don't work hard. For those who are building your house, one block on top of another, putting in on one room, put on the bathroom, put on the kitchen. Raise your hand in the air because your prosperity is now.
Let's drink to the hard work.
not handout government. This is upliftment government. This is opportunity government. This is creating pathways government. This is government that care. This is government that is representing your values. There is no need to turn back. We will not turn back labor rights. We are going forward in the name of Christ to claim a third term that our children will benefit. Shower to you all. One love.
Deputy Leader Michael Stern, I must commend you on running an excellent Area Council 3. And we know that on election night, Area Council 3 will be celebrating. For all those in Area Council 3, if you know upon election night, you will be in the winning column. Turn up. Turn up. Turn up. Yeah. Up, 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 up. Yes, Robert. Marching on to victory. Labour Party marching. Labour Party marching. Marching on to victory. Area Council 3. Party marching on. All right. Marching on to victory. Labour Party marching. Labour Party marching. Marching on to victory. So Area Council 3, you already have a symbol. And when labor rights see this, you know what this mean. What this mean? What this mean?
Watch out, let me come down. Let me come down. Watch out, let me come down. Let me come down. Down, 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 down. Hey, what them a go do when the general come? Yes, give him the mic and will I sit and sit down.
It turn up, it turn up, it turn up. Labor right respect due to the ministers in the house. My good brothers and friends, to the other councillors, all your councillors, which are my friends. The mayor is here, caretaker on the border. Stand up, caretaker, for Southwest Clarendon, Mr. Chin. Big him up. You're here from Warren, you'll be from the top, right? You're soon here from North Central Clarendon up at Chapperton. You have in the house other champions here who are going to be making sure that victory for the third term is sure. Labor right, let me big up Pernell Charles Jr. Let me big up Pernell Charles Jr. And with him, I also big up the team that is working with him, the executive team and the management team. Because without the management team and the executive team, Pernell can't function because he's a minister. So now if you understand that, you understand that? So labor right. My thing to you today is that somebody have to carry the work on the ground. You agree with me? Because we have work to do on the ground, that's true. We have canvas to do, that's true. We have to find the voters them and make sure them ready to go vote on election day, that's true. We have to find the cameraman them, we have to find everybody. So labor right, let me ask you a question. Who ready? Who ready? Because me I tell you, say, we are going to charge up the battery. We are going to charge up the battery and we are going to turn you up on the PMP them. Labor right. Let me say this, Clarendon have 6 horses in the race and we're ready in a Clarendon. And we're going to help one another. The Clarendon team is strong. The Clarendon team is active. And the Clarendon team is going to choose the Jamaica Labour Party and Jamaica forever. Labour, let me tell you this. Get yourself ready. Recruit. Bring in your canvas and make your campaign manager know about going out there, because we're going to make it Pernell Charles win bigger, and make sure you choose Jamaica. Labour right, understand one thing. Don't make the Jamaica Labour Party, Andrew Holness and the Jamaica Labour Party effort to bring this country to what it is. Lowest unemployment, lowest debt, lowest everything, including poverty. And then we make somebody who don't understand that, somebody who has never done it, to come and run this country again. Labour right, choose Jamaica. Choose Andrew Holness. Choose Pernell Charles Jr. Show up.
Grab your neighbor, vote for Labour. Tell your neighbor to vote for Labour. Everybody just vote for Labour.
And Labour rights, before I call on another firebrand MP, one of the finest sons of the Jamaica Labour Party, before I call him to set this place right, me not say the minister set the place on fire, me not. To set this place by giving a strong endorsement from one top MP to another top MP. Me feel like me no bless up Iraqi people them good, you know. Me no feel like say me do justice to the Iraqi people them, you know. I don't feel like me honor Rocky properly, you know. Sanjay, make me honor Rocky, no man. Yeah, Rocky, me feel like, yeah. Yeah, Rocky, no time to give. Rocky, come on, Rocky! To bring his endorsement is the Member of Parliament from North Central Clarendon. He calls this place a better place, better with Nesta. Labour rights, send up the applause for the Minister of Robert Nesta.
Nesta Morgan, I have the vision, I have the prosperity plan for North Central Clarendon. Are you the people them choose, are you them love? Yes, I am.
Selector, you know, work with me, no.
Drop the one upon them in the name of High.
Selector, you know, work with me, no.
Manners.
Selector, hold on. Before we do anything, we have to give them a warning. Selector, please find me tune on the ramp with you in the evening.
I am giving you a warning. Nesta is coming. I am giving you a warning. Nesta. Come on, girl. When I hear Nesta, you figure out man. On top of the sun.
Tell them, you know. Tell them, say. Me I give them a warning. Me I give them a warning. Because I won Clarendon, I won Nesta Morgan, and I won Pernell Charles Jr.
I am giving you a warning. Nesta is coming. I am giving you a warning. Nesta. Come on, girl. When I hear Nesta, you figure out man. On top of the sun, we have balance man. Yo, Nesta, how you girl them there?
Shout, 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 shout.
Labour rights. Labour rights from Rocky Point. Labour rights from Hears. Labour rights from Palmer's Cross. Labour rights from Mineralites. Labour rights from Beer. And Labour rights from Southeast Clarendon. It is so good to be here with you this evening to endorse my brother and colleague, Colonel Charles Jr., who is carrying on the legacy of the former MPs like Roddy Spencer to build a strong Southeast Clarendon for the people of this constituency. I come here this evening, and I always say to people, you know, I don't really go meeting, because if me not have nothing good for say, me not go open my mouth. So for the people of Dawkins Pen, your road I go fix. For the people of Salt River, your road I go fix. For the people of Penn Gate, Halsall, New Boynes, Joe Reed, Portland Cottage, Kennedy Grove, Savannah Cross. Me want to understand, I have been the Minister of Works for just 1 year as at the 20th of May. Boy, I wish me did get it 2 years before, because the way me have fixed road, the way we have fixed road across the island, the way we have uplift the people. Me I drive from Mineralize come a Rocky Point, and I know me not see one patrol on the road from Mineralize come a Rocky Point. We're ready for the road. The people of Jamaica have elected us to bring them benefits. They have elected us to bring them prosperity. They have elected us to do the work for them. And by God, we are going to continue to build Jamaica for the benefit of the people. I have a question that I want to ask the people of Southeast Clarendon. When I was growing up, I never know nothing about politics. The only man where I used to like is when I used to watch Edward Siaga on TV. And sometimes I used to catch a glimpse of one half a white-head man on my TV. I am very fortunate to be the inheritor of the legacy. Come here, man. Let me help you. Come here. I don't want nobody. Angela call the election yet, but time the election is approaching. I don't want nobody make no mistake. There could be no Robert Nesta Morgan without Colonel Charles Sr. I could not be inheriting the legacy of the Jamaica Labour Party in North Central Clarendon without the work of Colonel Charles Sr. So I don't want nobody make no mistake and think say I know one government. I don't want nobody make no mistake and think say I know one prime minister. I don't want nobody make no mistake and think say I know one MP and I know one election and it's a Jamaica Labour Party election. Because when you look on our side and you look on their side and you compare the work that we have done, you compare the good works that the Jamaica Labour Party has done, the only conclusion I can make based on where we did inherit is that the PNP is the weapon that was formed against Jamaica. When we came into office, when Pernell are trying best to build up North Central, him couldn't fix the police station. Policeman dropped through the floor and he mock up police station because PNP never fix it. We fix over 100. The PNP is the weapon that was formed against Jamaica. When the doctors in Montego Bay were suffering under the fumes because the PNP never renovate the Cornwall Regional Hospital, it take Andrew Holness and Christopherson to renovate it. The PNP is the weapon that was formed against Jamaica. And I see a front page this morning with a newspaper have a man who we know him history. The whole we know what kind of man it is. And a man before that, they couldn't manage a crime. And him go to Portland and them rob him as National Security Minister. And then him go to church, go cry, because the crime rate increased so high. It is the Jamaica Labour Party that has reduced murders by over 40%. The PNP is the weapon that was formed against Jamaica. So I don't want none of my Labourite friend them to make no mistake. And I wish the Prime Minister was here because I grow with my granny. And one of the verses that my granny loved to read to me from the King James Version, Isaiah 54 verse 17. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. And every tongue that rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord, and their righteousness is for me. So I say to you, I say to the Labourites of Southeast Clarendon, I say to your MP, Pernell Charles Jr., no weapon that is formed against Pernell Charles Jr. shall prosper. No tongue that is raised against Pernell Charles Jr. shall prosper. Because we Labourites are righteous people, and we are covered by the blood of our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. Shower Labourites, shower Labourites. Play me tune, selector, play me tune.
That's it. That's it. That's it, Nesta. You hear me not down? Nesta, General, put your hands up. Boss, put your hands up. Nesta, your dad's in my gym. Hear this. Nesta, from your little under country, me know you did that before. No people look and never see nothing but we see a star. See your name in bright lights and faces and nuts. Them used to say your chest high, but look at him now. Look at him now, in full control. Time for your push down, press gas go. Designer clothes, clad shoes like gold. And I hype Nesta.
Southeast Clarendon, based on how the energy feel down here, I feel like I have to tell the Prime Minister to call it. I feel like we can't say call it, Andrew, call it. Huh? But a Labourite went down there tell me, say, him can't call it yet because we count our 49 seat. We have 2 more to get, but one Labourite has say 1 more where we see where we can get, so he can't call it. Shower Labourite. Now, the next speaker, I know you can't wait to hear this speaker. Him no need no long introduction. His wife, who is my friend, me know she would have vexed with me if she hear me refer to him, the action man and the boss for Portland. Southeast Clarendon, get ready as the Member of Parliament from West Portland, the Honorable
And always keep a smile when they want me to frown. Keep the vibes and dice to the my crowns. They will never ever take my crown. Oh, Jah bless, I say no man curse. Things getting better when they thought it would be worse. Here comes the officers asking for a search. They found no weapon, just only a draw first. But I'm so solid as a rock, they just can't stop me now. Even when they set their traps, they just can't stop me now.
Sound man, before me start, make sure you line up your music because me come here for burn bad mind. Burn bad mind. Burn bad mind! MP colleagues, mayors, MP caretakers, councillors, caretakers, and to all of you who are gathered here for this huge turnout. I love the vibes. I love the energy. We are on the way to a third term. You know, growing up, my parents taught me, if you don't have anything good to say, shut your mouth. Well, I want to pass that on to the People's National Party, because if you don't have nothing good to say, or no plans or policies to implement, it's better you stop bad mind Labour Party and shut your mouth.
So bad mind, I'm gonna kill them. I am the Aussie, I'm gonna mind them. Tell them to free up them conscience. It's just like a rocket, I'm going them. Again.
I had to be here today, coming all the way from Portland, because I am in election mode. So anytime the Prime Minister wants to call it, I can tell you here today, don't watch the noise, watch the seal. The first two seats that were declared on election night is Action Ann in East Portland and Action Man in West Portland. Remember that I tell you that.
Bad mind, good morning. You say you never did want to see me wake up to keep talking. Yeah, hello bad mind.
No matter whether it's an importee or a deportee, whichever one them want to send to East Portland and West Portland, bring them come. Bring them come. Because we're going to burn them out and beat them badly. You know why? Because we burn bad mind. And just like the rest of Jamaica, everywhere them go, all them do is bad mind, bad mind, bad mind.
Oh, your bad mind, son. Glasses, boy, oh, your bad mind, son.
You know, as rural MPs, Colonel Charles, Nestor Morgan, and all of us from rural Jamaica face the same challenges. And therefore, we have to stick together because we have to work for our constituents because they have been neglected for so many years. What you are seeing is a Labour Party that is giving electricity, internet access, telecoms communicating, water, transportation, payday larceny, fighting payday larceny, infrastructure, both for roads and bridges. Nestor Morgan would have just told you about some of the roads that you are going to get. These are the challenges that every rural MP in Jamaica faces. And for the first time, we have a government that has managed the economy well enough so that we have the money to deal with the problems that we have across Jamaica. And most importantly, this government has not taxed you to pay for any of what we are doing. No new taxes in 8 consecutive years. The government and this minister has heard the cries of rural parents and students. For years, we have been talking about it, but we have never had the resources to implement
a rural transportation bus system for our children. You and your loved ones deserve it. So instead of paying $1,000 or $1,500 a week per child, with this new bus system, they are going to pay between $200 and $500 a week. We are going to subsidize the fare like what we do in Kingston and St. Andrew and St. Catherine. You are going to be in a position to know where your children are from them board the bus till them reach the school, and from them leave school until them come off of the bus at whatever stop. But guess what? Instead of everybody uniting around this, I hear the opposition spokesperson say the bus system can't work, and the bus system is this, and the bus system is that. What I can say tonight, tell him I say, watch me. Because I'm going to say bus after bus after bus after bus after bus after bus after bus. And the children will not be subjected to the indignities that they face. Because when you go to a bus stop or a taxi stand, the only thing you hear them say, no schoolers, no schoolers, no schoolers. Me right or me wrong? You know what this government and this minister are going to do? Come September morning, when we have a dedicated school bus for children only, you know what them going to say? When you go to the taxi stand or the bus stand? Schoolers only. Schoolers only. So instead of the children having to fight to get in a taxi, the taxi men and the busmen can concentrate more on the adults and get full fare. So we're not fighting against them. We're giving them the opportunity to get full fare while the government of Jamaica transport the children in a dignified, safe, and economical manner. Them bad mind school bus, them bad mind JUTC new bus, them bad mind urban, St. Thomas Urban Center, them bad mind Portmore as a parish, them bad mind national security with murders going down, them bad mind every single thing that the government is doing for the benefit of the people of Jamaica.
Bad mind get the best of them. Bad mind get the best of them. Them claims say them are your friend. Well, I know some boy are dirty up, you know. Some girl are dirty up, you know. Some boy are dirty up, you know. Claims say them love you, but them don't love you. Well, I know. Shout, 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 shout. Now me and me have got money them up. Benz everywhere me have the S, me have the E. Everybody say, I need you must sell me. But when they are going to someone, they can tell me.
You know, I get to find out what the PNP strategy is. Every day, them get up, them read the newspaper, or them listen to the news media, and them see what topic is becoming controversial. And when them do that now, them go on the platform or social media and say, if the PNP form the next government, them going to do this, them going to do that. They couldn't do it in 18 years. So I don't know what will change now to make them do it this time. This morning, and I want you to listen to me carefully, I saw a post from the opposition leader that said, if the People's National Party become government, they are going to implement free beach access across Jamaica. They are going to put in place free beach access across Jamaica. And I had to respond in a post to send him an article and you must look it up when you leave here, where the company that he's a majority shareholder, Proven Investments, a big article in the Observer advertising a beachside condominium. And you know what it says part of what them selling and marketing? Private beach. They are a damn set of hypocrites. And you must never allow them to take back hold of this country.
One make them bets. Two me no make friend of money me make. Gone uptown with a little knee creeps. One belly did it and never left. Government badness and jewels.
So while they are telling you one thing, they are doing the next. So in essence, what the People's National Party is doing, it says, do as I say, but not as I do. Because if you ever make the mistake and put them back in this country, you don't recognize this country in 2 years. They mash up everything that we have done over the last 8.5, 9 years. Don't make that mistake. Choose Jamaica. Choose Andrew Honis. Choose performance. Choose good governance. I'm going to touch on something that is near and dear to you. That is facing communities all through Jamaica. And that is rural electrification. Many constituencies, including this one, is having problems because they don't have a proper GPS supply. The government of Jamaica is spending $110 million in Southeast Clarendon alone, with a budget of over $1.5 billion across Jamaica. So that communities like Unity Heights, Brandy Lane, Dampy Lane, Rocky Point, Lionel Town, and surrounding communities can benefit. We will be carrying out house wiring and pole line activities throughout these communities in the coming weeks, because we choose rural communities and we choose Jamaica. But I have something more to tell you, and that is, we are going to be carrying out 1.3 kilometers of pole line extensions in Dampy, to be followed by the wiring of over 250 houses, 85 of which has been already rewired. But let me tell you what happened. This program has been going on for a long time. The problem with this program is that the residents were asked to find the funds for the rewiring of the house. When I came to office and I realized that, I said, but these people can't afford it. How much is it to rewire a house? At that time, it was $120,000. Now it's $150,000. I said to them, go back to the drawing board. Go back to the drawing board and bring back a policy to me that includes free of cost government pay for the house wiring. And that is why we are able to have the success that we are having now, because the customer, the constituent, is not required to find that $120,000 to $150,000. Choose Jamaica. Choose Andrew Honis. Choose performance. I want to close by saying, and this is very important, that there is a style that has started among the PNP candidates, where once them lose once, them take bush. They have no commitment to stay and work hard and win the confidence of the people. You are looking at a member of parliament that went to West Portland in 2007 after 18 years of People's National Party. And I won that seat. And I have represented that seat on 4 elections. But that is not the PNP's modus operandi. The PNP want to get state power at all costs, and everybody looking for a safe seat. You look at the lady that ran this seat against, what's her name? Runaway Patricia. She find herself all the way from Clarendon in Eastern St. Andrew. Well, Favour Williams going to deal with her and send her home once and for all.
Hey, the real fans, you want to do this launch and like you, man,
it don't stop there. It don't stop there. Look at Peter Bunting. Him have more nerve than a bad tooth. That man lose against Rhoda Crawford in central Manchester. And him don't stay. But him go next door to South Manchester. That means him have to drive through central Manchester every day to get to South Manchester. That is a man that have the people at heart. Opportunists. And Rhoda will deal with whoever it is that comes. Look for Damian Crawford, the goat man, who want to come to East Portland and offer people goat. But you saw what they did with him. But guess what? He started in East Rural St. Andrew. Him win, his own people kick him out. Him see a by-election in East Portland, a seat that has been held by the PNP for almost 40 years, and him say, yes, man, seat there, and that is my seat. Peter Phillips say, it's a PNP seat and it can never change. You remember? Well, action and give him an ass in there that him don't even spell Portland, much less come back to Portland. A damn hypocrite. Him leave Portland. And you know where him end up now? In a St. Catherine. 3 different parish. Him straddle. Look at the General Secretary who born and grow in St. Ann. Represent the St. Ann seat 2 times. Get 1 bus ass and gone to Westmoreland. Gone to what they say is PNP country or was PNP country. Tom drunk, but I'm no fool. And I am depending on you. Last but not least, Ian Hills. I think them say I'm a vice president or something so. Lose after winning twice in Hanover. And gone to Westmoreland again because them figures say Westmoreland will come back to them in this election. They are opportunists. They are bad mind. They have no interest in the people of Jamaica. And if they did, they would have stayed the course and won the confidence of the people in their constituency. So in closing, there's one thing that I want to say to all of you. All of you that are gathered here, all of you that are looking and listening to me today. Bad mind can never prosper. Bad mind is not something that you learn at school or you learn at church. Bad mind start right here in your heart. And if your heart not good and your heart not clean, God will judge you. I am confident that your candidate, Pernell Charles, whose father served with my father in the dark days of 1976, to 1980 and then 80 to 89. He's a good member of parliament. He calls me every week, as a matter of fact, I should say every day, in relation to some ministerial matter that I have oversight for, portfolio responsibility. He called me today and begged me to address a situation that is happening. And that is that it looked like me I have to go get serious with JPS again. I hear that every Saturday by 1 o'clock, your light gone and mash up your livelihood. People who want to sell, people who want to, no light, no light, no light. As cock put on him drawers a morning, they go deal with that for you. Don't worry. So I say to you, Colonel Charles is a good minister. He's a good member of parliament. He's passionate about serving the people. And if I tell you that, you must know. Because you know that all of the MPs, I'm an elder statesman now. I'm 62. So I'm an old man. But the younger generation coming up, I tell them, if it's one thing they follow and one thing they listen to, that I continuously tell them, serve the people and they will serve you. Work for the people and they will work for you. Defend the people and they will defend you. And last but not least, love the people and they will love you. I have no doubt that Colonel Charles will be victorious because he means well. Everybody can't get at the same time, but he is trying his best. And I say to you that I will do whatever I need to do to help Colonel Charles to deal with the issues in his constituency that fall under my portfolio responsibilities. So look out for rural electrification. Look out for school bus. 9 school buses coming for you. That is going to serve over 25 schools in the parish of Clarendon. And every parish going to get school bus. I'm going to get them school bus. After school bus. After school bus. After school bus. You know why? You know why? You know why they're bad mind? You know why they're bad mind? Because once you are against anything that is going to uplift the children of this country, for political expediency, you are a wicked, evil set. And I make no apologies for it. And I ask the PNP tonight, I'm going to ask them tonight, when the bus come and pull up to carry the children, you think anybody going to ask if a PNP children or JLP children? It is our children. And regardless of what our political affiliation is, if we can unite around our children, and you are going to bad mind and pray that the bus broke down, oh my God almighty, man. Eh? Because you don't want to see it succeed, because it will have an impact politically. And you are going to go up on social media and tell lie that bus broke down at Portland and back in Kingston. The bus in Portland has carried over 2,000 school children in 3 weeks, and that's just one bus. 3 more coming back out.
Dirty mind want see me drop dead. Iniquity want see me drop dead. Them not like me, me not like them. Who up there walk a left judge children? Science again. Science again. Them a laugh but them a know your friend.
So labor rights. Again. And every time I make the appeal, them talk more bad things about the bus them. Not to mention JUTC bus. Taxi man tell me this evening, say, boy, JUTC bus them a run. And the people them say the air condition cool. I said, don't worry. There is enough for everybody. But we have a responsibility as a government to make sure that the people of Jamaica get good services and good infrastructure. So in coming down now, the last thing I have to say to you is that we have a decision to make in a matter of weeks, if not a month or two. Preach the successes of the government of Jamaica. Don't make them take your fight with the bad mind and the propaganda. Choose performance over propaganda and bad mind. Murders at a 30-year low, down by 42%. Poverty rate at a record low at 8.2%. Unemployment rate at a record low of 3.5%. Major infrastructure projects, road, water, Montego Bay Perimeter Road, all sorts of good things that we are doing. Not to mention, come next month, is not only school bus a land, 100 more JUTC bus a land to make it 200 in 2 years under this administration.
Jamaica, them can't hold me again. Can't hold me again.
But the most important part, I leave with you. We have done this with no new taxes on the backs of the people. We have done it with the good fiscal management. Mark Golden present a budget. And when I'm ask him how he will finance it, he say not really a budget. It's a forecast. They have no plans. They have no policies. And every policy we have and every plan, them bad-minded. I am depending on you to carry the message into the valleys, into the hills, into the communities, into the districts, into the bar, into the church. Because if we ever make the mistake and put them, the bad mind people, back in our government, dog, nyam, we supper. Choose Jamaica. Choose Andrew Onis. Choose Pernell Charles. Choose all of the Jamaica Labour Party candidates. We are going for a third term. We deserve a third term, and you, the people, deserve continued good governance. Thank you all. God bless you, and carry the word out there. Third term, third term, third term, third term, third term. Let's up you, soul man. No, hold on. Soul man, you think me can come off of that stage and you don't run chichi, man? I'm mad, you're mad. I'm mad, you're mad.
Shout. My crew, my dogs, set rules, set laws. We represent for the lords of yards. I got alone, I feel up my... From them up high in a kitchen man cry.
Louder, turn it up.
From them a drink in a kitchen man bar. The fire make me die. Shout. You see what I see? Shout. My crew, my dogs, set rules, set laws. We represent for the lords of yards. I got alone, I feel up my... From them up high in a kitchen man cry. If the fire make we burn. From them a drink in a kitchen man bar. If the fire make we burn. So make us up, do you see what I see? Really doing that, look for them a freak, them a carry on them dirty egg up. Wanna blaze up on them and lick it.
Labor rights! Morgan, St. Thomas, St. Andrew, Clarendon. Anywhere them there. You know what to do. Thank you very much. God bless you. Keep up the good work.
Labor right. Jamaica Labor Party.
MP Daryl Vaz. What a performance. Come here, Daryl. One Daryl Vaz, one West Portland, one East Portland. You know, Daryl, me happy when you draw this song. And let me tell you what happy see you draw this song. When one of the worst performing members of Parliament, I go say him, I go put Fiwi Prime Minister in a short pants. No boy can't take off in long pants. What? Rocky Point, we say, when them say, them are going to take off the Prime Minister, clothes and put him in a short pants. No boy. No way. Can never. Never, 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 never do it. This Prime Minister, in 2016, when the unemployment rate was at what? 11.5%, and it dropped now. The whole week we are celebrating to the lowest ever recorded in this country, 3.5. No boy, no way, can't take off Ilanka.
You see that go down get me miserable? Soul man, run Pitbull, go get something. Run Pitbull, make me know that why him know what I go on with it.
What, Sanchez? Trying to mix up, Sanchez. So when they talk about put on long pants, trying to mix up the original. Drop it one the Sanchez.
Mix this.
Yeah, labor right. Mix this.
I'm on a rush them like a pit bull. Mix with a rotting, tap them like a rifle. Mix with a shotty, and over them, tap them watch you, chatty like a peeping town. Mix with a motor massy, try to mix up the original with carbon copy. Oh, mix the marijuana plant with the poppy. And the rent of jet, we can mix up with no natty. No fashion dread, nothing for my tank, but Selassie. Me love me girl, them caramel, I live to coffee. Freaky when she ready, but she know when she feel classy. Talking about a slim girl, mix with a fatty, me a talk about small waist. Big fatty, what she say she love, dumpling and the saltfish mix.
Labor rights. Them go draw we out. The other day labor rights are here. Huh? No man, but yes, Daryl, we no afraid of nobody. Sanchez, yeah. Sanchez, no, if you do cause no labor right, no way. We not afraid.
Scare we, me represent the
Gaza.
Labor rights!
We no afraid of nobody. No afraid of nobody. We no afraid of nobody. No afraid of nobody. We no afraid of nobody. We no afraid of nobody. Never scared, never scared, never scared, never scared, never scared.
Labor rights, let me tell you something. And you know why we can't say we're not afraid of nobody? Because MP Cuthbert, we are standing on a record of performance. The work that the Jamaica Labour Party has done, Munchie B, the work speak for we. We go on good. When we think about labor rights, what it there? When we think about how this government has moved Jamaica from poverty to prosperity, from high levels of unemployment to the record low that it is. That's why we can't say we're not afraid. We're not afraid to knock on people's door and ask them to vote for we. For the third term. For the third term. No labor rights. Me, I wonder if it's an AI video. Lester. Me, I say I must want AI generated video. Me see one video go around with somebody where say, when they go low, when they go low, they go lower. Leave right now another lower something there. Labor rights. From where I go church, we know we grandmother, we used to sing a prayer meeting. And she said, Lord, lift me up. Huh? In our country, we talk about soaring to new heights. We talk about the heights my great men reached and kept. So this government is not going to go lower. We're not about that. This government, we're on a higher level.
Higher level.
This government, we are on a higher level. And when we talk about higher level, we talk about higher levels of unemployment. We talk about higher levels when it comes to access to health care. Higher levels by making education and skills training accessible to all youths. We talk about higher levels of pension. The Honorable Pernell Charles Jr., we talk about higher levels of the minimum wage to poor people. We talk about higher levels of housing solution for the vulnerable. This government, we're not in the low down something. We're upon a higher level. Labor rights. And that's what happens when you choose Jamaica. You are on a higher level. So labor rights, where do we put the X? Right beside the bell. rights. May I see the hands of all the hard-working Jamaica Labour Party workers where they here. The party workers, them now in a phone league. Uno in a big league, and I just want to salute. From my own constituency, St. Catherine Northeastern, I'm here with my councillor, Corel Davis. I just want to salute all the hard-working Labour Party workers.
Them na inna my league, na inna my league. Them a help with a little bit of money and we no reach somewhere. And I say them a lead, na inna my league.
And before your MP comes, I want to take 2 speakers. I just want to give them 2 minutes each. But there's a lady who I love. There's a lady who I love to hear. And that's the firebrand councillor of the Maypen North Division, Councillor Tanya Lee Williams. I wouldn't feel good if you're not blessed the stage, Tanya.
Sanjay, oh, you not run nothing. Sanjay. Big up. Minister Charles, it's a good look. I say it's a good look. All the members of Parliament on the platform, big up to my mayor, Mayor Joel Williams. And guess what? We have somebody else in the house today, you know. But me I gonna make currency a boss it. Because the next person that will represent Central Clarendon is in the house. Ring up the bell, them! Ring out the bell, them! Better in the building! But let us start some business now, people. Listen, I have never seen in my 49 years on this earth so much young people that do business. Don't you ever see that yet? Me never see it. Because guess what? It is this administration led by Dr. Andrew Holness that has caused persons to be able to get higher education, right? In free up skills up a hard trust. When I left high school and I wanted to go into hard trust, I had to fight to get in there. But now hard trust free and people can get skill. My son went to VDTI a couple of years ago and he left VDTI as a computer engineer. Because VDTI is doing so well, we have a lot of students now being graduated in the field of computer. How much I want to know that? But guess what? Hello, the Prime Minister is right here.
Andrew, Labor rights. Labor rights. Party leader. Welcome to Southeastern Clarendon. And so, Prime Minister and Party Leader, I can report to you that it has been an excellent meeting so far, Prime Minister. Everyone has been on their best behavior. But Prime Minister, I can tell you, Daryl go on with one piece of sitting in here. But I didn't say much, you know, Prime Minister. But the people who are here, they are telling me that them kind of ready to hear somebody say, them a go call it. So Rocky was jumping up and Rocky Point was saying, third term we're ready. Third term we're ready. Third term we're ready. And we were hearing from Central Clarendon when the Prime Minister made his entrance, Councillor Tanya Lee Williams. Rocky Point, Portland Cottage, blessings and honor, my Prime Minister. Palmer's Cross, here's newborns. My people, we have the best Prime Minister in the Caribbean. We have a Prime Minister that knows physical discipline. We know we have a Prime Minister that just don't think about one night dinner. He is a man that thinks for the future. We have a minister that knows that we should drive a good road. I hear our Prime Minister say on Friday when he was in Mason River that you think they call me the builder for nothing. Because guess what? He's not just a builder for roads. He's the builder for housing solutions. He's the builder when it comes on to health industry. He's the builder when it comes on to education. He's the builder when it comes on to skill training. Our Prime Minister, remember what it was like to live in one room. And he always talks about it. Him say, listen, I don't want my people to go back down that road. So guess what? We have a Prime Minister that has been doing so well. And as I was saying earlier on, I have never seen in the history of my life so much young people doing business.
It is the JLP administration. Make poor people know so they now fi fight fi go on part because every household have more people working. It is this administration, led by the great Andrew Holness, that has paved the way and opened doors for many households. And I say to you, when the next election is called, make sure you go out and vote for Pernell Charles Jr. because a vote for Pernell is a vote for the Honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness. God bless you. Labor rights. The most honorable Prime Minister, and know every labor right from near and far. You're out in your thousands to see our party leader. We just want to acknowledge everyone the thousands of labor rights who have joined us online, because you want to find out what's happening in Southeast Clarendon. We have a champion in Southeast Clarendon. Southeast Clarendon will remain firmly in the column of the Jamaica Labour Party with the Honorable Pernell Charles Jr. as your Member of Parliament. One Pernell Jr., one champion, one stalwart, hard-working MP, passionate MP, strong MP, solid MP. At this time, labor rights, so while you ring the bell, Sanjay, get ready. As the host member of parliament will make his presentation and introduce our party leader, the Honorable Pernell Charles Jr.
Pernell Charles Jr. Hey, greatness are running in your blood. Greatness are running in your blood. Clarendon, greatness are running in your blood. Greatness are running in your blood. JLP, them can't see me down in the mud. Greatness are running in your blood. Let's go. You own this eagle and fly and no vision, you see. JLP, with the vision, you see. Lace up we mount for the mission, you see. If you come to me, you want ambition, you see. But we are not all love and unity.
Sit down. We've had a good, I would say a great conference so far. And now we have the best Prime Minister among us. And I want to start off by acknowledging the newly minted doctor. Can we congratulate him on his doctorate, please? Yes? Give him a round of applause. Professional. And I want to say, how many prime ministers, while doing this kind of tough, challenging job, would say to themselves, I want to better myself so I can do better for my people. Only one PM, Andrew Holness. Only one prime minister. So, allow me very quickly to say welcome, thank you, good evening to all of the ministers, all of the councillors, all of the caretakers, all of the labor rights who are distinguished on our platform, and of course I have to single out my father. Big up to my father and my sister who are there as well. Now, my remarks are going to be very short because we are here to hear a message from our Prime Minister. But before he speaks, I want Jamaica to hear loud and clear. And I want anyone in Jamaica right now who is saying to themselves, what am I going to do when the election is called? Why should I pick up myself close. Go to the polling station and vote. And let me tell you this. If you can vote and you don't decide to vote, it's like you have a car, you're in the driver's seat, your hand upon the steering wheel, and you decide, you know what I'm going to wear. You don't want to take any control of where the car go. So if the car go over the cliff, I just saw it go for you. If you have a vote, you have to take control of what you do with your vote. You must take control of the steering wheel. And you must contribute to where the car that is called Jamaica is going. For almost 20 years, Jamaica was in a relationship with the People's National Party. Jamaica gave them chance after chance after chance after chance. And every single time that the Jamaica people said to the PNP, we're going to give you another chance, the PNP used them sweet mouth and tell them all of what they're going to buy for them, all of what they're going to do for them, and they did not get one iota done. The Jamaica Labour Party under Andrew Holness came in and said, hey Jamaica, I know you're in a long-standing relationship, but I love you. And no matter what it is, I want you to give me just a little chance to show you how a real man takes care of his wife. And when Jamaica got the opportunity to feel the care and the competence and capability of a real man taking care of it, now Jamaica is flourishing. Jamaica is saying to itself, other people want to look on me. Look on my Morant Bay Urban Center. Look how me look pretty. Look how my unemployment gone down. Look how poverty gone down. Look how murder gone down. Look how minimum wage gone up. Look how pension gone up. Everything getting better in Jamaica under Andrew Holness. But I want to tell you something. That boy PNP stand up to the corner and said to himself, but Ratty, look, Jamaica look good now, man. I want her back. I want her back. I never really want her when she never look good. But it just a user. But now look how she look pretty. I road them nice and the water pipe them are gone and road work are gone. Jamaica look good. I want her back. What should Jamaica tell that boy, PMP? Run him away! Run with the boy! You can't get me back! No more for you! You tried. Your time come and your time gone! No more for you! Jamaica is now being led by a man who has faith. A man who I can tell you, when he says he is going to do it, consider it done. I can tell you that when the Jamaica Labour Party in 2016 said to this country that we're going to give you 1.5, the PMP said it cannot be done. It's going to mash you up. Don't believe them. And when it coming in and it helped Jamaica, you know what the PMP said? We want more. You cannot trust a man who talk out of two sides of their mouth. Jamaica is moving in a direction that not even we could believe. Imagine this country went through one of the worst pandemic, the worst times. Other countries fall, and you have international people looking at Jamaica and saying, how did you do it? How did you, little Jamaica, go through a pandemic and come out stronger, better under Andrew Holness? So let me tell you how. That's how a real man takes care of his relationships. Andrew Holness said to Jamaica, don't panic. I have a plan. We have put aside some money for a rainy day. Unlike your man who you didn't have before, who go gamble off the money where you put aside, we have that money to take care of you. And Andrew Holness has been able to take that money and put that money into cash grants for the poorest Jamaicans. He has been able to take that money and rebuild Jamaica like he helped to rebuild Rocky Point after Hurricane Beryl. He has been able to take that money and increase the path allocation to the poorest Jamaicans to the highest amount that it has ever been in history of Jamaica. This is the kind of man that Jamaica wants to continue to put their trust in. So it gives me a lot of pleasure to not just welcome, but to tell Jamaica, as a cabinet minister, as a minister of labor and social security, I do not have to make up any reasons why I defend my prime minister. There's no politician before this man that has been able to provide the results to the country that he has provided. I want you to stop and I want you to think about where Jamaica was 10 years ago when you used to shiver and afraid when you hear that budget I read. When budget was reading, anybody who had a business had to be shivering because you're wondering what the tax is going to go on. Under Andrew Holness, there has been no new taxes for every single year of his leadership. Let me tell you, there's one thing that we have to do. We have the responsibility to protect him. Are you hearing me, Rocky Point? Are you hearing me, Palmer's Cross? Are you hearing me, Mineral Heights? Are you hearing me, Hayes? We have the responsibility to make sure that this prime minister doesn't go anywhere. We have more to do for Jamaica. Not only am I proud that I have served in this cabinet, but I am proud to be a Jamaican living in this time when I am able to see the transformation of a place like St. Thomas. Any of you who have gone to St. Thomas before would have seen barren land. Goodyear was forgotten. Nobody knew St. Thomas. Now you go to St. Thomas, it come like you're walking in California or Miami. These things have not happened by chance. These things have happened because of a deliberate decision and good, strong, sound management of a good, strong, sound leader. And that is why we at Rocky Point, we are grateful to call on the only prime minister that has had a nickname like Brocard. The only prime minister who can now claim that he is now in charge of a time called 1 p.m. The only prime minister who can tell you that he is not only young and strong, but he is visionary and intelligent. I want Rocky Point and all who are here to let Andrew Holness know how much we love him. Stand up as we invite to you. Selector, give me some music. As we invite to you the one peer, our only Prime Minister. Hold on, Selector. I don't want you to take anything for granted. Because as much as we know that we want the Prime Minister to continue, there are others who are fighting for power. Before the Prime Minister stands up, I want to thank Peter Bunting. You heard me right? You heard me right. The Prime Minister is looking puzzled. But as a man of faith, I believe in prayer. And when Peter Bunting called out for divine intervention, God did answer. And that answer came in the form of the one Prime Minister who has been able to reduce crime, the one Prime Minister who has been able to increase minimum wage, the one Prime Minister who has moved the poverty rate down and unemployment down. Rocky Point, let us give thanks to the one Prime Minister, the most honorable Dr. Andrew Michael Holness.
Let me tell you. Please. I was watching the live stream of the event here, and you look beautiful. You look good. The energy in the room came across the screen. The speakers were all on point. The audience was engaged. The platform looked very disciplined. And that is who we are as a political party. We are high energy. We are inclusive. We bring everybody in. We have a message. And everybody in our party is respected. And no, everybody look good. And as I was driving in, I recall a few months ago visiting here just after Hurricane Beryl and how the place was devastated. Quickly, help many people get back on their feet. I know that there are still some persons who are not yet complete in their assistance and recovery. And I have said to your minister, who is a minister that is leading that charge, that whatever the bureaucratic hurdles there are, you must get over those hurdles and make sure that everybody gets their recovery. And I know that my minister is going to make sure that everyone who qualified for a recovery grant will get their recovery grant. It is not a matter of money. It is just a matter of the process. And therefore, Minister, make the process work faster. But I am moved to commend you, the residents, the citizens here, because many of you did not wait on government. Many of you
took matters into your own hands and fix your own roof, repair your own shop, fix your own boat, and you're gone back. You're gone back at sea, you set up back your shop. And that is the definition of a labor right. Labor rights don't sit down and wait on the government. Labor rights are naturally industrious, hard-working people. Labor rights are people who believe in independence. We will do things on our own. If something I give away, why not get it? But we're not going to wait on it if it not come. That's how we stay. What we want is a government to enable us to provide the infrastructure, the road, the water, the education. We will go find it on our own. What we want from the government is for those people who really can't help themselves. You call those the vulnerable and marginalized. Look out for them. And that is what your government has been doing. For all the times that I have come into Rocky Point and into Southeast, I've always been so very impressed with the people. You have a special energy. This is a special part of Jamaica. Yes. This is a really special community. When I went on the fishing village, many boats were destroyed. Many fishermen lost their stocks. No electricity. So your cold storage was out. But that did not daunt you. I met a lady there who had a whole heap of fish and shrimp and lobster. And she come up to me and said, Prime Minister, me have a whole heap of seafood. And I bring her onto my Instagram and my Facebook and we do a little post. And because of that, she was able to sell a whole heap of the food that she have that would have ordinarily spoiled. But she was very industrious. She never sit down and make it spoil. She see me and she said, Prime Minister, give me a bus now. And that is the nature of the people. When I toured the fishing beaches, nobody was saying, beg your money now, Prime Minister. Where they were telling me, help me to fix back my shack. Help me to get back my little deep freeze. Help me with my boat. Independent people just looking for not a handout, but a hand up. And as I toured this community during the recovery period, just after the hurricane, I got a chance to interact with you and to hear your challenges. One of the things that bothered me greatly was when we went into a community and we turned on the pipe and the young man said, Prime Minister, if you taste this water, the living sea water you taste. And then another youngster came to me and said, Prime Minister, we have a big tank and the pipe run, but when you turn it on, there is no water. So I know that water is a big issue here. As I spoke with your member of parliament about the issue, and we were discussing why is it that there is this problem with the water. Obviously, over many years, your mangroves have been destroyed, and therefore there is a high level of saline intrusion in the water table. And when that happens, your pipes get corroded and water seep in, seawater. But more than that, this area, by and large, was informally settled. So a lot of people here don't have title for their property. A lot of people are in communities that were not properly planned. And so as I think about the problem about water, I also have to think about the problem of how we properly plan your settlement, because the roads are not always properly scribed out, and because of that, sometimes you are in areas that are prone to flooding because the drainage was not properly put in from the start. So as you examine the problem of water, you have to deal with the problem of land settlement, and then you have to deal with the problem of drainage. But outside of that, and of course, your problem with the roads. When you take all of those together, Minister Baz, him don't tell you what he's going to do for your light situation. When you take all of that together, you realize that you can't just come to the people with a simple plan. You can't just come tell you, say, yeah man, when we win, you're going to get water, light, road. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So you know that the challenges that you face require a government who cares, and a government who understands, but a government who is effective, a government who can deliver, a government that has the track record, a government that has done it before and can do it again. You know that you need a government with something called wherewithal. I don't know if you ever heard that word before, but I want you to put that word in your mind now. Wherewithal. The ability, the capacity, the strength, the stamina to get things done. And as I speak to you, looking at an audience filled with young people, looking very hopeful, listening intently, an audience of middle-aged people, hard-working people who would have seen politicians come before and wondering, 41 years unite, boss, and wondering, what is next for me? I never take it for granted that because you all gather here wearing party colors, that you don't have the concerns of your daily life in the front of your mind when you come to these meetings. Even with your loyalty, you still wrestle with your concerns. My job is not to come and take advantage of your loyalty and leave your concerns. That is not my job. That is not my intention. My job, my role, my intention, the reason why I'm here, my passion, is to address your concerns, whether or not you are loyal to me or my political party. I am here to serve every Jamaican, regardless of whatever color they choose. So when I left here, having gone through, stopped and talked to people, listened very carefully, and I went back into Kingston. And I sat at my desk and I said, what it is that we need to do for the parish of Clarendon, but as I am here in Rocky Point, for the people of Southeast, and in particular, Rocky Point. And as I reflected on what we have done in St. Thomas, the parish that has been variously described, but in particular as the forgotten parish. And all you need to do is to look at what we have done. Now I want you to hold on to my hands a little bit and look into my eyes a little bit and just listen carefully. The Jamaica Labour Party has fixed the national economy. The national economy. Listen to me carefully now. We have reduced debt. We have brought inflation under control. We have put resilience, we have built resilience into the economy, meaning that if you get a storm, you recover in less than a year. Normally it takes you all 4 or 5 years to recover. We are running the economy so that we don't have to rely on taxes, more taxes from you. You don't have to worry about taxes. No new taxes. In fact, we are giving back people taxes. It is the first that any government has ever given back taxes under what is called the reverse tax credit. We have reduced unemployment. We have reduced the national debt. We have increased the reserves. And as you have said, my friend, we have cut absolute poverty in half, and we have increased the minimum wage. All of these are incontrovertible, irrefutable, uncontestable facts. And that space, no one can challenge us. And even some have chosen to ignore it. But that's their choice. Hold on. Now, in the next phase of our government, what we are going to focus on now is to create what I am going to call your local economy. In the same way we fix the national economy, we are going to fix your local economy so that you can live, work, do your business, raise your family, and experience your own prosperity right here in your community. That is what we're going to do. That is what is called bringing the prosperity of the economy closer to you. What does that entail? From the dividends, meaning from the proceeds that we get from the big economy, the national economy, we will divide that up fairly across the country, as we did for St. Thomas. And what we did for St. Thomas, we looked at a couple things. One, St. Thomas needed a proper highway to connect it to the rest of Jamaica, quickly and efficiently. So we built that highway. Normally, it would take you over an hour, sometimes 2 3 hours, to get from one point in St. Thomas to Kingston. Now, I get there sometimes in 45 minutes or less. Fast. Once you start to increase in and out traffic, then you're going to get more business. Because it becomes an option for people to say, you know what, instead of me living in a town where cramp, let me go find a little piece of land in a St. Thomas and build and live there. So you're going to see an economy emerge in St. Thomas as people go to live there, people go to work there, people go to raise their families there, people go to do business. You're going to see tourism boom. You're going to see business process outsourcing boom. You're going to see agriculture boom. You're going to see mining boom. All kind of things going to happen there. And once that starts to grow, more people get employed, more people have income, and people can take care of themselves. We put in main trunk lines for internet, big water mains for water. We put in proper power lines coming in, and we're now going to start to fix the roads leading into the communities so that people can start to experience real prosperity. We are now going to do the same thing for this parish. And this parish has a larger economy already than the parish of St. Thomas. This parish has a large agricultural base. You have a large mining base. You have a large fishing base. And recently, you have the LNG terminal, which is somewhere off the coast, and you have the bauxite terminals up. So you have the makings of a strong economy already. What we must now do is, one, fix your roads, your critical roads. And we have started that kind of fair distribution through the Spark program, where we are allocating 10 roads approximately to every MP. But there is another allocation of the Spark program, which is now for strategic roads, main corridors that connect communities together. And so those we will announce shortly. That's the second phase of the Spark program. So many of the critical roadways that connect you, those roads are going to be repaired. We have announced a program this year of $10 billion for water. We have already started $150 million work in this constituency. Well, it's really central, but it will affect this constituency, for the Juno Crescent water pipe replacement, which will give thousands of people in the parish and in this constituency more reliable water supply. Remember, it was this government who started the process of putting in your pipes in and around this area. We are going to make further allocations to fix the problem that you're having with the saline intrusion. You don't have to worry about that. That is already in train. Secondly, you have an asset sitting down there called Vernon Field. Mike Henry, much respect to him, was a big advocate for Vernon Field. And we have the plans already. We put in place a team of consultants who studied it and gave us a plan. But when you look at the country's air assets, our airport assets, we decided that we are going to go first with the development of a new airport in Negril. And you would have heard Minister Vaz announce that. Because from a strategic perspective, it gets the tourists into that side of the island very quickly. So once that has started, then the next airport asset that we're going to develop, which we already have the plan for, is Vernon Field. Now, Vernon Field will create new employment opportunities for young people in this constituency and all the constituencies in Clarendon. One area that we are targeting, and it is a very lucrative industry. Obviously, it takes time to build out, but it is in the progress. It is called the aircraft maintenance and operations. Maintenance, repair, operations. And that is where all the airlines carry in their planes to get maintained and repaired. Right now, you have such operations in Honduras. You have them in other Latin American countries. But because Jamaica is so centrally located, we can have that kind of operation here. And you don't need to have a big one because the airline industry, the aircraft industry is so large. You just need to get 1 or 2 airlines sending 5 or 6 planes here to get them repaired and maintained, and you have a big industry. And I know that we have the technical expertise to do it. And I know we have the people who we can train to do it. So that is going to be a new industry that we're going to develop for your parish and specifically to help the people here. Already, because of the highway, there is great demand for housing in this parish. And I can tell you that there are at least 4 large housing developments that are in various stages of development in this parish. Housing for all sectors of the market, low income, middle income, and upper middle income. So we will have housing for everyone who is able to afford it. And for those who can't afford, we have our social housing program. And we have done an amazing job in this constituency, and in fact in all the constituencies have benefited from our new social housing program. So once we have put in place everything to create your local economy, to improve your agricultural development project, where we have irrigated several thousand acres of land that is going to take on former sugar lands and convert them into other crops, such as orchard crops and cash crops. That is going to create a new economy. So, my friends, my family here in Southeast Clarendon, you have a government that has a track record. We show you what we are able to do in St. Thomas. We show you what we have done in the economy. And now I am telling you the next phase, the next step, which is to bring that closer to you in your community. I want you for a moment to start to visualize, to look and see and feel how your community and your life is going to change when your kids have access to better jobs that pay better, when your road fix, when you have the convenience of water, when your clinic and hospitals have greater capacity, when you have better housing, and all of those will come as a result of this government creating a better and new economy for the people in this area. I say all of this because after the vuvuzelas and the shouts of shower, you still go back home and are confronted by your realities. But But when you leave here, you must leave here with a sense of hope that things are changing and things will continue to change for better under the government that you have chosen to lead the people of Jamaica to the realization of their full potential and aspiration. That is my passion, my friends, and that is my mission. But I don't take it for granted. 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 10, a part of it says, brethren, what does it say? Brethren, make your calling and election I want to leave that message to every Labourite. Labourite, make your calling of the election sure. Don't take anything for granted. Crowds don't win election. Polls don't win election. Newspaper columns don't win election. What wins election is the vote in the box. And elections are all about a choice. Some people will make a choice irrationally. They wake up on the wrong side one morning, kiss them teeth, and make a wrong vote, and then them suffer for the rest of the time. Some people will make a choice based on a promise. A man come and tell them, say, I have a horse for you and that horse can fly. And you believe. You don't look at the track record to see if there was any horses that have flown before. And then there are some people who just don't know. And anything you tell them, them do. And it is those persons that we who are in the know, that we who see the vision, who have looked at the track record and the history, who are looking at the current experience, we must look at our brothers and sisters. My friend, you could have completed my speech and educate them. Because it makes no sense that we are in one boat together and one set of people do irrational things and turn over the boat with the people who are doing the right and rational thing. So this election is not only about Labourites going to vote for the Jamaica Labour Party. No. This election is about the voters doing the right things that will benefit them, but they must understand that what is in their benefit individually may not necessarily be what is in the benefit for the country nationally. And the only way that your benefit individually is going to be secured is when the benefit of the country nationally is secured. Because you can't develop part of Jamaica and leave half of Jamaica. PNP people must know that when the Jamaica Labour Party win, they win as well, because they will benefit equally from the prosperity and the dividends of the good management of the national and the local economy. PNP people must know that your party here, the Jamaica Labour Party, is not a party that discriminates. We are not a cult. We don't look at people by virtue of their color and exclude them. No, we are the national party of Jamaica. The Jamaica Labour Party is the national party. The Jamaica Labour Party forms the natural majority of people who think reasonably and rationally about the country. And therefore, my Labourites here in this lovely constituency of Southeast Clarendon, where you have Labourite here so and PNP here so, don't frown up your face at them. Embrace them. Engage them. Talk to them. You have a track record of a government that has performed very well that you can show them. And you have been given the mission and the mandate to bring to them. Bring them along on this journey to move Jamaica from poverty to prosperity. Labourites, choose Jamaica. Choose the Jamaica Labour Party. God bless you. I love you.
Labourites, what a message! What a message from a leader and a prime minister who stands on a record of excellence, a record of achievement, and a record of performance. MP Pernell Charles Jr., what a conference this has been. We thank everyone who made it here, all the constituencies, all the Labourites who journeyed to be here. And from Southeast St. Catherine, Rocky Point, from Southeast Clarendon, Rocky Point, we wish you safe journey home. Stay safe, Labourites. Be kind to each other. Love each other. And we continue to choose Jamaica. Party anthem.
Equal rights and justice is our everlasting song. Unity and progress will make our nation strong. Stand up for your rights when you hear the bell. Stand up for justice, hear the freedom bell. Remember Bustamante, he served you well. Stand up, Jamaicans, when you hear the bell.
JLP cares for Jamaica.